but conscious and awareness brings a sense of empowerment. It gives you the ability to catch yourself when you're starting the downward spiral and to really pull yourself back up.
Yes, brilliant. Brilliantly said. So there's no way, because I think a lot of people have got into you know, the conversation about, all you have to do is just be positive and do positive talk, and the dragon loves that and says, "Bring it on." Talk to me positively, because while you're talking to me positively, I'm controlling exactly what you're going to do and when you're going to do it and how you're going to do it and where you're going to do it. So just keep talking positive, because I'm busy driving the bus.
Yeah. And I think that all of us, at various points in our lives have been burned by that, that idea that all you have to do is think positive and say positive affirmations. And, those are techniques that are valuable, but it's really just the tip of the iceberg. And the truth is that that's happening at the conscious level, and your beliefs, your patterns, your programming is at the subconscious level, and the subconscious is a lot more powerful than the conscious is. And some people can do amazing things through willpower. It's true, and I do not discredit willpower in any way, shape, or form. However, if you are relying on your willpower to transform your life, chances are you're gonna have a lot of heartache and frustration.
Right on. And you may have better statistics than I have, and I'm going to do this from memory, but I've seen stats like our conscious mind are processing maybe 2,000 things in a second, and our subconscious mind does like 20 billion. So,
Yeah.
so guess who's going to win
And
most of the time?
right, exactly. And what is anchored in your subconscious mind, all of your associations, those are basically, they're like your life script. That's the program, that's your software that's running in the background, 24/7. And oftentimes you're not even consciously aware of what it is. So how in the world can you expect, that part of your mind that really is such a small portion of your mental power to be able to change, control, dominate, your life script? And that's why a lot of these different techniques like hypnosis and EFT, and there's so many of them out there that are really just amazing techniques. They can happen to shift at that subconscious level, and that's why they're such valuable tools.
Right, right. Which is coming full circle what we talked about, which is if we are in an agreement, and I know you and I are in an agreement that life is a game, and there are tools and there are rules, and you actually have talked about the rules, at the beginning of the show, because you were talking about universal truth, and most people ignore universal truths. People are primarily in their own little bubble, in their own little truth, what they learned and what they were taught by their parents, by their teachers, by their friends, and that's how we believe life is. But that's just our viewpoint. That's just our version of what's going on. But there's much more going on than what's going on in the little bubble.
Right.
So, yeah, this is pretty fascinating. So let's talk a little bit more about the tools, some of the tools that you're using, and how you are using them with. And by the way, I also wanted to say that probably most people are comfortable with this data that we only use probably less than 10% of our minds, the power of our minds. So the 90% is the subconscious stuff.
Right.
It's not there doing nothing.
It's doing a lot.
It's doing a lot.
It's doing a lot more than people realize.
It's a supercomputer, right? And what we're working with is just a laptop. So tell us a little more about the tools and how you use them.
All right. Well, my primary focus with my clients is hypnotherapy, and I'm sure most people have at least heard of hypnosis, possibly even experienced it before. But basically, what hypnosis